This morning in Santa Clarita, a young man on his way to high school put a gun in his backpack, went to school, and killed some of his fellow students outside and shot himself in the head this morning. And of course, the story is familiar. He was just kind of a normal kid, doing normal things. No signs of anything unusual in particular. And so everyone says, well, we got to do something, we got to stop the shooting. But there's a deeper underlying problem that still wouldn't be solved. Even if we could create a way that these shootings couldn't happen, that would be great, but there's still a deeper tragedy that's going on. I've been working with men and listening to men in men's groups since 1990. And one of the things I can tell you is that a 16-year-old young man isn't really a man yet. During that period, they're confronting forces within inside of themselves that are coming up through which they have no understanding, no context, and neither do most of the people around them have any idea of the kind of forces that emerge in a male during that time in their life. Not to mention the hormones and the changes. At that point, I can tell you from my memory of that time and from all the men I've talked to, you don't know who you are. You don't know what your value is. It's an identity crisis. You're facing instincts and impulses that can be very dark, also that are sexual and have to do with power and strength and domination. And these are primal animal forces. These forces are not something that a young man can deal with on his own. A person going through that stage at that age does not have the wisdom, the maturity, the intelligence, the brain development, or the capacity for impulse control, and so many things that need to be in place to be able to deal with what's happening. And I must say that this sounds like a complicated problem. It's not complicated. The fundamental part of the problem is that when a young boy is going through this passage into manhood, he has to have some guidance. He has to have people that are there, that are mature and responsible. And he has to have people that are paying attention to him. He has to know that he belongs. He has to know that he is loved. He has to know that he is cared for. And he has to know that he is being contained too. That he has somebody that can hold him with these impulses and that can help him express these impulses and redirect them and become the man that he needs to be, the man that only he can be. If there's any fracture in the parenting, especially in the father, if there's any absence in the father, that makes everything much worse because there's no basic mature male for that young man to lean against and to be with it. They need somebody to be there, and they need more than one man. A father's not enough. A father in this situation could have easily made a difference. That doesn't mean a father sitting in the living room at night after work watching TV or somebody that comes in and goes, how's it going, son? How did school go today? It takes more than that. That's not enough.